And that was Bob Rivers with this from this album here. Chipmunks Roasting on an Open Fire, which you may hear later. And it's an interesting little Christmas album, which you may know Bob Rivers from stuff like 12 Pains of Christmas and other things that you may have heard that I've played over the years. He's like the king of Christmas novelty songs. If you've heard like novelty songs on the radio, if you remember the radio back in the day, the real radio, then you'll remember that you probably heard some of his stuff. Got a bunch of his stuff recently. Okay, so before that we played a little bit of Pavement's Cut Your Hair, which, as you can see, is a little too long. And that's from the album Crooked Rain, Crooked Rain. And it's a really good album. I keep saying and too much. And so before that we were playing Ultra Easta's Sister, which is the song Save It For Later. Looks like this. And so that's kind of what we do. Play a little bit of, like I said, it's not really a good mix for a consistent chill mix or kind of a mix where it's a different thing, kind of things going on. But kind of a mishmash of things. And the idea is not necessarily to play something that you're going to love everything. It's kind of a mixed bag. It's my goal is to play stuff that's interesting, that you would like to hear once, at least once. And hopefully you find something that you really like enjoy listening to, or find out something new that you didn't know that you liked. So that's kind of the idea behind these radio shows. Again, it's like a virtual visit, a little bit closer now. And Cut Your Hair was because my long hair, my long quarantine hair, which I haven't had a haircut in about a year, so my hair's never probably ever been this long in my entire life. And so it's kind of interesting. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I kind of wanted to have long hair, and it kind of got long like this, but I couldn't quite pull it off, couldn't quite get it right. It grew long, but it doesn't want to, it wants to get mullety. It doesn't exactly want to make it to a cool ponytail, which, again, when I say cool ponytail, back then it was cool to have a ponytail. Now, not so much, not very cool to have a ponytail. So, so that was a interesting time, and now my hair is long. So it's kind of a cool Pavement. It's an old 90s band, indie rock band, which is a cool video. So, the reason I'm doing this here on YouTube instead of Twitch, and instead of my normal CD thing, is A, because of Corona, of course. And, you know, it's kind of a bummer. So I can't really make these up. I usually make them up, and then I send them out, try to get them out by now, and ship them out to people, but I can't do that this year because of, don't want to spread it. Don't want to spread things. So anyway, so this, I thought, well, this year, and, you know, Twitch, but Twitch has DMCA issues, which is the Digital Millennial Copyright Act, something like that, which is really fun. Basically, you cannot do what I'm doing right now by playing actual songs. I've looked into it. So if I wanted to actually do what I'm doing right now, you know, the royalties, I would have to pay all these money in royalties. And I'm trying to be a good boy. I'm trying to play by the rules, do what they want, play by the rules, and they don't make it easy to play by the rules if you want to play music on Twitch. So get it together, Twitch. People are jumping ship. So I'm going to be playing some other stuff here. I'm going to be playing a song by a band that I recently rediscovered. It's again from the 90s, but they had a reissue this year. Accidents will have the Elvis Costello was also reissued this year, so that's technically a 2020 song. But this is also another technically from the 90s 30th year anniversary of the Pale Saints Comforts of Madness album. And I'm going to be playing a song off that, which I think you'll like. It's kind of a chill little song. And then we're going to play some other stuff. And by the end of it, by the time you hear me and see me again, you'll be hearing a fake ad. You're going to be hearing a fake ad from yours truly. So I forgot to offer you guys a Coke of your own. I got my Coke here. Here, take it. Grab it. There, see? Ignore the sound that it was on the table below it. So, thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoy all of these songs and all these little funny things coming up. So, without further ado, here is the Pale Saints.